Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for joining this training. So what we are going to do, this is the first session and demo session for this particular AWS Terraform 253 batch. So what we are going to do is, first of all, I'll give my introduction, and I know that in this training, most of the people are already know me because those are my previous batch student. So, but I know that some of the students are not my previous batch students. So we will give some quick introduction. And then if you have any doubt related to training or anything you want to ask, then you can please raise your hand and I'll try to talk with each and every person one by one. So my name is Ankit Narula. I have total 11 plus years of experience in IT industry. Out of those, in first 3 years, I worked in Oracle applications as a techno functional consultant, where we were writing SQL queries, PL/SQL query, modifying form reports, and doing some set of financial setups as per the client requirement in Oracle application. It's an ERP tool. And from last 8 years, I'm working on top most two cloud platforms which we have in the market, AWS and Azure. I'm working on both the cloud platform from last 8 years. This is the professional experience which I have. And if I talk about training experience, from last 10 years, I'm giving the trainings. And current, I'm providing training for Azure Admin, Azure DevOps, AWS Associate, and AWS DevOps. So currently, I'm providing training for these courses. So this is about me. And one more thing. Recently, I shifted 2 months before I shifted to US on a visa called H1B visa. This is the work visa. My company has applied this visa last year. So they have, I got the opportunity. So right now I'm in US right now. From last more than 2 months, I shifted on 7th of October. So it's more than 2 months now. So I got that visa. Based on that, I came to US. And that they have applied my because of my experience and the knowledge which I have. So currently I'm working these things and I'm working on these trainings also. So any question now, anyone have anything wants to ask, please raise your hand and you can ask your questions. Yes, Raghavendran, you can unmute.
So mainly, Terraform is only the IAC code. So it's a part of a small tool in the DevOps. Am I right? Or please clarify related to the more DevOps course.
No, you're correct. It is part. Even if you go for the DevOps training, like if you go with AWS DevOps or Azure DevOps, in that one also you will get it, but they are not going in much more depth. They just will teach you only for 2 days or maximum 3 days. It is not going to, no one is going to teach you complete tool in those DevOps training. Okay, so that's why this is special training only specific to AWS Terraform. Okay, eventually it is part of the DevOps training, needs to be full, but no one is teaching it. Even we are not teaching the full DevOps tool in DevOps training. We're just teaching only 2 to 3 days, not more than that. Even no one is teaching in the market. Okay,
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Ankit.
any more question? Raghavendra, may I know your experience? What is your previous experience?
Okay, I'm almost around 14 plus, 15 plus now, and basically I'm a Linux and cloud, operations admin. So mostly, predominantly, I worked on AWS
So
and
I just,
GCP side.
so you know that you are work, you know what is AWS.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, because prerequisite for this particular course is AWS. Without that, you can't join this particular course. Because in this one, we are not going to teach you about what is EC2 machine, what is EFS, what is VPC. We are not going with those details. We are focusing on Terraform. So if you want to join this course, guys, it is prerequisite is AWS. Without this, you can't join this course. If you don't know, this course is not for you. Thank you, Ravindra.
Thank
Yes, Karthik.
Hey, hi, Ankit. You
Hi.
are Azure batch student.
Which batch
Azure admin
number?
95 or 97. I'm not sure about the batch number,
It's more than
but
a
I've
year.
been taken. Yeah, yeah. Azure admin batch.
It's
Yeah,
more
due to
than a
some
year.
circumstances, I didn't get any able to join any another courses due to some family issues. So one thing I
Okay.
need to check with you, Ankit. So I don't have any
Hmm.
coding knowledge. So in this Terraform is purely coding, right? So how can I
No, no, no,
AWS I'm aware
not
of it.
not coding is not required. The whatever the document AWS is giving those codes, that one you just need to modify based on your requirements.
Okay,
Means you don't need to know any Java, don't need to know any Python, no need those things. That's what we are going to learn. This is completely performly Terraform codes.
okay,
And those are already built-in codes from their side. Little bit of modification we need to do. Even I'm just going to show you the documentation also. They are mentioning what things are mandatory, what things are not mandatory. So based on your
okay,
requirement, you just fill those details.
okay, okay, sure. Got
Okay,
it.
and definitely, like if you face any issue when you're doing practice, like I don't know what
Okay.
earlier you have emailed me or not. I don't know about that. I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah. I have your email. I have your
So
email ID.
like you can do here again also. If when you're doing practice, you can
Okay.
email me. Whenever I get a chance, I'll reply you. But might be earlier
Sure.
you are getting reply very quickly, I think so, Karthik.
Yes, yes,
Now
yes,
might
yes,
be little
yes.
bit late you will get because I think you are from India, Karthik.
Yeah, I'm from India.
So you are from India, I'm
Actually,
from right.
I also got H1B, Ankit, waiting for visa process. So
Oh,
H1B is
that's
done fit for me.
congratulations. So you have already paid for this year in second lottery,
Yes, yes.
second lottery.
First lot itself.
In first lottery paid
Last year,
still now your process is not completed.
my company has not been processed yet. So waiting for the openings right now. I'm working at Infi.
Oh.
So
My
waiting for
my also got
petition.
I still remember my also got picked on the first lottery. It's just near about I don't remember the exact date right now. In the month of March, I got picked.
I got picked for April.
No, I got picked in the first lot. Whatever the first lot they
Okay.
got, I picked on the first lot. So after that,
Okay.
on the spot, they have started my process. So in
Okay.
the month of I still remember on 22nd of August, I got all
Okay.
approvals.
Okay.
All
Actually,
on
here the
22nd
process
of
is different
August.
in UP. Okay, it's different. They're saying that we wait for some time.
Okay,
So
on I remember
for approval.
22nd August I got all approvals, and on
Okay.
then on 31st August I got my letter because that H1B
Oh,
letter,
okay.
original letter I need to be in
Yes,
my
yes.
hand. So I
Okay,
got
okay.
that letter on 31st, then I applied on 25th September I was on the interview, and on 7th of October I was in US.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So in 5 months, 5 to 6 months, whatever they have taken in them from March till August, that process that's a
Yes.
normal process.
Okay.
You're taking it. Because there is a
Yes.
one more process that you can do some fast one also. I don't remember
Okay.
it. For that one, we need to pay some extra, but my company go with the normal process. So
Yeah.
that lawyer has done a very good process.
Okay.
So I got my all the documentation and all those
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
So best of
That's what
luck
I'm
for you
waiting.
also, Karthik.
Thank
Hope
you.
you
Thank
will
thank
see
you.
you
Thank you.
soon in the US.
Sure, sure, sure.
So might be if you
Sure.
come with which state you will come?
I'll come to Texas.
Oh, it's nearby.
Cobble, Texas. Yeah, Cobble,
Not
Texas.
much. I'm in Kansas, Shawnee.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not much far. We were in the
Okay.
both same time zone, Central time zone, if you
Yes,
came.
yes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So might be we'll meet
Sure,
someday, Karthik.
sure, Ankit. I'll meet you, guarantee. If I was there, I'll meet you, definitely.
Sure. Thank you, Karthik.
Okay,
Have a nice
thanks.
day.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Sudhir. Sudhir, please unmute and ask your question.
Hi Ankit, good morning.
Hi. Good morning. For me, it's good evening,
Yeah,
so I can say good evening to you.
good evening. Ankit, you are going to cover Terraform from basic to all, or only basics you are covering here?
No, everything I'm covering it. Did you see the course content, Sudhir?
No, I didn't saw the course
Okay.
content.
Let me. Are you in the WhatsApp group of this batch?
Yes.
If you
253 batch.
Yes, if you are there, you can check the group description, community
Oh,
description, course content link is there. Even I hope that my team has already shared the course content link in the group also
yeah. They
today.
shared it. They shared the link, but I didn't saw that
Please check the
to some
course
other.
content.
Yeah,
Please check the course content. Everything, whatever is required, we are covering. So whatever things I'm
and
covering, just mention.
yeah. Apart from this course, I just want to ask you one thing: how are the openings right now in US of DevOps and AWS?
You are from which state, Sudhir?
No. I am from India only, Hyderabad.
Okay.
My H1B got picked in the second lottery. I'm waiting for interview.
Nice. Congratulations. So
Thank
I
you,
think a
thank
lot
you.
of my students are getting pegged out now.
So we will be in touch with you to take your help to get a
Sure.
job there.
Sure, sir. Anytime, anytime. You will abide if you come, you will come in which state?
In offer letter, I could see that as a Texas,
Oh,
Dallas,
you are also
Texas.
coming to Texas? So it means we were also in the same time zone.
Yeah.
That will be really good. Right now, seriously speaking, people are saying jobs are not their market. But seriously saying, I have seen a lot of jobs are there. A lot. Even I can't say that count is impossible to tell you. A lot of jobs are there in the market in US. People are saying that these people are jobless, these people, but they are saying bullshit. Seriously saying bullshit. They are saying a lot of people
Okay.
job openings are there, a lot. But yes, tell you one thing: the H1B person will can't work on federal projects. They need to go with some private organization, but still jobs are there a lot. I
Okay.
don't know why people are saying that the few of the people are jobless or I don't know why. Which I am saying it, lot of job openings are there right
Yeah, that is how we are listening from here. There are no jobs. It's getting very difficult to get like that.
now. No. If jobs are not there, why US is still going with H1B? Why they will definitely stop those things. Jobs are there. If you just check on Google, check on just website, you will get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Could you share your mail ID so that I will be in touch with you?
Just a minute. Let me. This is my official that Logic Labs email ID. You can email me to this email. Okay. Or this. Okay. You can just email to this one. That will be okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Prasad.
Hello.
Yes, Prasad.
Yeah, Ankit. Good morning.
Good
Good evening.
morning. Good evening.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you, Prasad?
I'm good. I'm good. Ankit, I just have a couple of queries here.
Hmm.
What is the AWS Terraform you mentioned here? AWS Terraform means only for this, nothing but first question is Terraform means here any scripting or any language, this one.
Terraform is tool.
Okay.
Like, do you know AWS, Prasad?
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Actually, I attended
You know
your class.
AWS. So,
Yes.
we are from which batch?
I think is 103 or something.
Okay, one might be 105, not 103, might be
Yeah,
105.
103.
That will
Yeah.
be AWS, I remember. Okay. Yes, we have learned about CLI. We have learned about cloud formation. We have learned about graphical user interface in that one. So
Yes.
those are the multiple ways to create the resources in AWS. But we have in market, we have a one tool, third-party company tool called Terraform. With the help of the Terraform also, we can create some resources. Not just by using Terraform, you can create in AWS. Even you can create in Azure also. In Google Cloud also you can create. In VMware also you can create. In Oracle Cloud also you can create. They have more than near about 3,500 providers are there. You can create their resources just by using Terraform.
Means is same thing will be there or
Its
accordingly we
coding
have to
can
change.
be code the tool for every different AWS, the code will be different. For
Okay.
their code will be different. So for that one, you need to read their documentation. but you need to know how to read the document. So that's what we are going to learn it also, a little bit of how to read documentation and what are the things we have it in Terraform we are going to do. So if you just check their code, if you know what is Terraform, you can work there also. But yes, if I tell that you want to work on Azure, but definitely you need to have some Azure knowledge also. Like if I talk about in AWS, we call it as EC2. In Azure, it is called as virtual machine. In AWS, we have a S3. Am I right, Prasad?
Yes, right.
So there we have a blob Azure container storage account, blob storage. So those things you need to know the terminologies there. What about that particular platform terminologies? And like here we need to select AMI in AWS. In Azure,
Okay.
we need to select image. So terminologies are different.
Okay.
So
Why? Because
definitely to work on Azure, you need to have that known the terminologies. So then
okay.
you can easily understand that particular code also.
Okay. Yeah. Why? Because I did it this one EC2 and S3 I have created by using Terraform.
Yeah,
What
it
is
is possible.
provider and resource. Only
Yes.
that much I know, but other than I don't know actually.
I mean,
That's why just I got it out. Maybe is a differ will be there, and whatever is we are provider and resources will do what is functions of what we'll call
means
using
we are going to learn few more things also, how we can create like Elastic IP S3 bucket, like you already know that, how we can create EFS, VPC, those things also we'll learn it. Few
Yes,
other things, but we'll majorly focus on the options which we have it in Terraform. Those are the main focus for us. Because
Okay,
if you
this
know
is a
those things, then let
yeah.
me complete. If you know those things, then you can check any of the AWS Terraform code and you can start creation it. But if you're stuck anywhere, I'm there for your help always.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
It is a generic, right? It will be maybe once we'll attend these all classes, we can get it. AWS and Azure side also we able to write, right? Whatever the
Yes,
Terra.
but I said that you need to know the terminologies about that specific cloud or whatever you're going to work.
Okay.
That is
Yeah,
mandatory. Without that, it's because you can't understand. If you don't know their terminology, you can't understand those things, Prasad.
got it,
Okay.
Ankit.
Like just now said that here we call it as EMI. In Azure, it is called as image.
Yes.
In
Okay.
Azure, there are two things about image we have it. One is the image like AMI. One more thing we have called image where we can store our own image also. So two things coming in Azure. So you need to know those things all. Okay.
Oh,
That's why I
yeah.
said that to learn this course, AWS knowledge is mandatory.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Manju.
Hello.
Yes, Manju.
Uh, Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Manju.
Yeah, but I can't see the project over here.
There is no project in this training. The
Okay,
course
I
content, it is not
just am
mentioned, there is
looking
no
for like
project.
a production. Sorry.
If it is not mentioned, there is no project. If it's mentioned, then it is going to be covered.
Okay, and you mentioned that creating what infrastructure in GitHub.
We'll
Are you
learn about
going
how
to
we
cover
can
that?
create a repository also. GitHub will just go with one
Okay.
single example. I'm not going in much more depth for the GitHub because this is just a specific to AWS one. So one
Yes,
example
yes.
I'm just going
And
to show you for GitHub.
okay, and yeah, I already familiar with the AWS services, and yeah, but talking about Terraform also, I have idea about like data types and all these things. So once I finish this entire course curriculum, right, is this enough, right? I no need to spend
Yes.
more time to learn the Terraform.
No.
Yeah, even I can easily cope up with like some real time production project, all those things.
If you know the how to read the Terraform code, you can read any of the Terraform code after that. But the only thing
Yeah,
is you
then
need to know the AWS service. That's the main important point.
yes, I got it. Then how can I add up this one in resumes, because even they are also looking for the project, right?
You can mention it like
Is
earlier.
that possible
Are you my
to?
previous batch student? Any of my AWS?
No, I am not.
So definitely you don't have those sample resumes. My students already have those sample resumes of my previous batch of
Yeah,
students.
could you please?
In
Yes,
this
could you
batch, I'm
please
not
help me
sharing
out
it.
in this?
No. In this batch, I'm not
Okay.
sharing those sample resumes. That is only for those batches.
Yeah, but
Those,
what I'm
those are for
expecting from
AWS
you
or
that
AWS Terraform.
yes, yes. But what I'm expecting from you that if you share like some mini projects or some assignments so that we
No,
can
there is no
like
project. Manjuna, that's what I'm saying it. If it's not mentioned in course content, it is not going to cover. Whatever is mentioned in course content, only those things I'm going to cover. Other than course content, please
okay,
don't expect me anything other than course content.
yeah. But
Okay?
is this enough, right? Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Manjunath.
Okay, then thank you.
Okay? Yes,
Yeah.
Srinivas.
Hello.
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah, good evening, Ankit. Are you
Good
able to hear
evening.
me?
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah, I'm Srinivas. Yeah, working in a banking application. My project is being implemented in Spring and deployed in the AWS. Currently, we are using AWS Terraform to provisioning the infrastructure. So currently, we are using EKS in AWS. So to get benefit of serverless,
EKS.
yes, yeah, Elastic
Okay.
Kubernetes service.
Okay.
Yeah, to get benefit of serverless, so they're trying to move EKS to ECS, Elastic Container Service.
Okay.
So I know little like basic understanding of this Terraform. Currently, we are
I
using to
just want
provide
to
the.
know, do you know about AWS? That's the more important point. Like, do you know EC2? Do you know S3? Do you know VPC? Do you know EFS?
Yes. I'm a yeah. I completed AWS Solution Architect. I
Awesome.
know every services, and I'm working on that AWS. But I have a basic understanding of this Terraform.
That will be really good. That will help you to understand more things, Srinivas. So
Okay.
what is your doubt here, more thing?
Here, yeah, I have a basic understanding of Terraform to provide the infrastructure. So if I attended this course, what level I means that will help to understand even more in the context of ECS.
ECS is a different service. You can understand Terraform. You can't understand EFS service with this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, are you using which one? EKS or EC2 or ECS? Which one you're using to means
Whatever
giving
that, like earlier said, that whatever I'm going to teach, it is mentioned in course content. So I'm requesting you,
okay.
Srinivas, please check the course content. Okay. Every single point I have mentioned in my course content, which service I'm using, I mentioned here. If it's not mentioned, it is not getting covered.
Right. You mentioned I think EC2. I think.
So whatever is mentioned, those points I'm going to cover it. And might be I'm
Okay.
going to follow the same sequence also. Sequence might be a little bit, can be vary, but most of the time my sequence is always correct. Same. Depend on some topics, we need to change a little bit of sequence also. Okay?
Okay, I got you. And one more thing, you are explaining, that means you are going to explain each and every concept. So will you give an example of that each?
Definitely practically I'm going to show, not theory. This is
Sure.
completely a practical training.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Thanks,
Okay?
Ankit. Thanks for
Thank you.
that clarification. Yeah.
Yes, Amit. Amit, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi Ankit.
Hi, Amit.
Hi. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, I'm properly able to hear you, Amit.
Yeah. So, Ankit, I gone through the course contents, and means those I have not worked on Terraform. I know that it's a tool. I'm working on AWS for around two and a half years, but I have not worked on the Terraform at all. So, are these only the topics in Terraform which are mentioned in course contents, or are there any other topics
Only these
which
topics are there.
Okay. So because you mentioned that you are taking or you are training, taking the training in terms of AWS for Terraform. So I'm not sure
AWS
about
means that I'm
but
only covering the AWS codes. In this one, I'm not going to anything about Azure code. I'm not going to show you how to
yeah,
create Azure resources. So
okay,
specifically, that's why in the course content mentioned as AWS Terraform, because our course, the things whichever I'm going to create, I'm only going to create AWS resources.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
like
So that's
security
why I
group,
asked. Yeah,
Elastic, IP,
yeah.
those things.
Okay,
EBS
okay,
volumes we are going to create. We are going to create EFS also. We create IAM users by using this. So
okay,
only the AWS services I'm going to cover here. I'm not going to cover any of the other platform service, except one
okay,
example which I have told that I'm going to show you about the Git.
okay,
Where is it? So I'm going to create a Git repository. I'm going to show you. So, or how to destroy. That's what I'm going to show you about Git one. Just one single example.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes, Sriram, you can unmute.
Hey, hi, Ankit. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Sriram. Sorry,
Hey,
Sriram.
hi, Ankit. Yeah, first of all, congratulations, Ankit. Very happy that you moved to US. Like, I think you might have been missing your dog badly, if I'm not wrong.
No, I don't
Hello?
have a dog in India.
Because see, when I because I am having I joined almost 4 5 classes of you, be it Azure, be it AWS, Oracle also. I joined when Ankit is there, then definitely I my preference is Ankit. Like I used to join all each and every batch from 80 batch 80. So whenever I hear you, I keep on the barking sound of the dog was
No,
there.
no,
I
no,
thought of
no,
like
no. Neighbor might be my neighbor dog was
okay,
there. Oh, yeah, I
okay,
remember
okay,
it. I remember early,
yeah,
okay, earlier I was no, that was not my dog. That was my
okay.
neighbor's dog. Where actually
So
earlier I was living in
because
India in Chandigarh because
yeah,
in 2000 November I shifted to Delhi actually, Ghaziabad.
okay.
Before
Okay,
that,
okay.
before November 2022, I was living in Chandigarh. So there, where I
Yes,
was
yes.
living, the backside, which there was a dog was there.
Yes,
The
yes, yes.
backside.
Keep on. See, whenever you
Yeah,
are asking that
I
someone is
remember it.
raising the hand, that the dog is more interested of asking the more so many questions, I guess.
Yeah, I remember. You
I
remember
thought,
me. Yes, 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 yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Before that was
So,
before November 2022. Because
perfect,
after
perfect.
that, I shifted to Ghaziabad. Before
Okay.
that was there where I was living it. Yes, that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
not
yeah.
my
So that's
dog.
what like. Yeah, past three. Yeah, I'm associated to Ankit Naral class from past 2.5 years, I guess. So yeah, I'm into the most of the I think 4 5 batches are there. Okay.
Thank you.
Happy, Ankit. Like looking forward for more for the Terraform class.
Sure. And my company applied for my H1B for 5. This was the fifth time they have applied, and I
Super.
got on fifth
Oh,
time. For fourth
at
time, I
last,
didn't get it.
at last.
At last,
Finally,
yeah.
you did it.
Finally, I
Yeah,
got it.
yeah,
And
yeah. Got it. Super.
this year, my boss was saying, Ankit, whenever he was filling my H1B, he said that, Ankit, this
Yeah,
is your year. He told me before
yeah.
filling it,
Sure,
this
sure,
is
sure.
your
Super,
year. So
super,
finally,
super. Ankit.
I got picked.
Finally, finally. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Ankit. Happy, Ankit, to be part of it. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sriram. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Praveen.
Hey, hi Ankit.
Hi.
Hi. So Ankit, I go on to the contents. Okay.
Mhm.
I have one question that are we going to cover any troubleshooting or any practical scenarios like
This is
disaster?
completely 100% practical training. Or like no, not 90%, 50, 100%, 95%. 5% I'm just saying because you need to understand the code. So that one I'm just going to teach. So completely a
No,
practical
I
training.
yeah, got it. But I'm asking in the point of if something disaster happened to the Terraform environment, how can we recover it? Means that tricks or any steps we need to follow. That kind of
That's the only because of the code. You are giving some incorrect details. So for that one, you need to read the Azure documentation. Like which are the things
mm,
you need to provide it. Let's example that when you're creating EC2 machine, image is mandatory, AMI. You have
mm,
missed it. You didn't provide the EMI. So definitely when you're trying to create, you will get error message. So in that particular case, you need to check your code, what details you are providing, or might be, let's say example, you have provided incorrect EMI. Because sometimes what happen
mm,
is you are using old EMI or that EMI has been removed from AWS now. So you can't create
mm,
new EC2 machines. So in that
mm,
case, you will
mm.
get error message.
Correct. So some things have happened in my project
So in
actually.
that particular case,
Uh,
your mistake. So you need to check your code. That's the only thing. That's the only way
as
to
in
resolve the issue.
in my current project, they have previous vendor who use the Terraform to provision all the infrastructure. And something I think the AWS team, admin team, done the changes on the console level, and something mismatch in the S3 hash
Yeah, it can be happen. It can be happen. So for that one, the solution is you need to import those records. So I'm
import.
going to
Yeah,
show you how to do that. I'm going to show
otherwise we
you
have to.
if you are doing
Mm,
changes from console and how you can
mm,
get those things in your Terraform also.
yeah. So at last we have to recreate the environment and then it will restore, means destroy and recreate the environment.
It is
So that is
possible. No,
last option.
it is possible. You can do some changes from console also, and those things you need to import in your Terraform one.
State files.
How to do it, we will see in our upcoming session. That is called as
Yeah,
TF state file. I might be your,
correct,
you know that.
correct,
So in TF state file, everything needs to be there. So how do you get it? We'll discuss that point. It's very important actually. That's a
Yes, yes.
specific. I might be. It is part of the course content. I don't remember exactly which thing I have mentioned in course content, but yes, I'm 100% sure it is part of the course content.
Yeah. So we are actually, I'm from in IT background from last 14 years. I'm working as a DevOps from last 8 years. And right now I'm working on Docker and Kubernetes.
Oh, that's really good. So don't worry, we are going to cover that particular point in upcoming sessions. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ankit.
Yes, Mustafa, you can unmute. Mustafa, you can ask your question. I'm not able to hear you. You have already unmuted yourself. Mustafa, look like you have some issue with your mic. Please resolve that issue, then you can raise your hand. Yes, Radhashekar.
Hi Ankit, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this course content like we are doing with AWS only, right?
Yes, that's what I said
With that
earlier.
reference, yeah, with that reference, can we ourselves like integrate with the Azure also?
Like earlier,
Like,
I said, earlier also I was talking with one person. You can work it, but definitely you need to know their terminology. In the end, you need to read Azure documentation also after that. Even after completion of this training, you need to read
okay.
their
Yeah,
documentation also because
the
their
structure will be same, right? I mean,
structure will be
the
same, but
way,
their terminologies will be different. That's
yeah,
the
like
reason.
what we call EC2, VM, those things we need to know, right?
Like,
What
yes, correct. So in the end, you need to read their documentation also. Without that reading the documentation, you can't work. It is
yeah,
impossible.
definitely.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah. Even for
understand the
AWS,
term,
we
you can
have to do that.
understand that code, but still you need to know.
Yeah, got it. But even for AWS also, sometimes we may need to go to AWS documentation again, right?
Every time.
Yeah,
Whenever
yeah,
we are working in organization, depend on the requirement, we just need to read it, their documentation.
yeah.
And one of that is, I tell you that Terraform is also one of the best documentation. One of the best documentation I have read in my life is AWS. AWS is having one of the best documentation. No other company is having it. One of the second best is Terraform. They also have a very good documentation.
For Terraform, right? For
Yes,
writing
Terraform is
Terraform.
also having it very good documentation. AWS is
Uh,
also having, Terraform is also having. Azure is not having a good documentation. I tell you, I am working in it also, but Azure is not having a good documentation.
Ankit, I just got a little confused. So when you say documentation from AWS, they have
Documentation means
documentation
their documents which they have given it to whichever
to
in
how
their
to write the
website.
Terraform.
Whatever the
Yeah,
documentation which they have written, like what is S3, what is
yeah,
EC2,
yeah.
they are giving those documentation in their websites. So if
To work
I'm
with
talking
Terraform.
about whatever it
Yeah.
is, not Terra specific to Terraform, I'm talking about. I'm talking
Anything.
about AWS, their own documentation.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
ever
In
read
terms
AWS
of,
documentation? Did you ever see AWS documentation?
yeah. Ankit, I gone through
I'm
like this
talking about
confirmation tablets, all those
those
things. Yeah.
documentation of AWS,
Yeah.
which they have it. And
Okay.
here I'm talking about Terraform documentation specific to Terraform. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah. How to write Terraform codes and all, right? Yeah.
Yes, those codes,
Okay. Ankit, so
they're also good.
okay. So the course probably will be going to start from tomorrow, right? Mostly.
Today is just a demo session. From tomorrow, we'll start little bit of thing. And only 2 demo
Okay.
sessions are there, day 1 and day 2. From the third day, the link is going to change and that only going to share with the paid candidates. And once you paid the payment, there is no refund. So be careful, guys, when you are making the payment.
So it's something around 1,000, right? 1,500 something.
No, it's 2,360 rupees.
Okay. Yeah.
2,000 plus 18% of GST.
Okay. So including these demo sessions, it's going to be 15 days or excluding these demo sessions?
Including this 15 days. And it is 15 days.
15 days. Okay.
Okay.
So from
There are
demo, it's
difference.
going to be 13.
There is a difference in 15 days and 15 working days, Adhishekar. I hope you know that.
Yeah. I know it. I know. 15 working
It
days.
is 15
Yeah.
days.
So
It is
mostly it's
15
going to be
days.
3 weeks. Yeah. Yes, 3 weeks, right? Yeah.
Adhishekar, you are again confused. There's a difference in 15 days and 15 working days. It is mentioned as 15
Ankit,
days.
I got it. Yeah. 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, it's will be completed, right? I mean, 5 working days for each week.
You are again saying wrong.
Oh,
15 working days and 15 days. Can you please check the course content, what we have mentioned there?
yeah, it is 15 working days only.
In PPT, let me just a minute. Let me open a course content for you.
Okay.
15 days it is mentioned. Not
Okay.
15 working days. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference.
Okay, sorry, I missed
Okay.
that. Okay.
So we have mentioned as 15 days, not 15 working days.
Okay, excluding this Saturday, Sunday, it won't be there, right?
No.
All the
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Yes, Desai, you can unmute.
Hey, hi Ankit.
Hi.
Yeah, I would just want to know, will you be showing how to write Terraform code for to create infrastructure via user input instead of code?
By user input, which user input? With graphical user interface in AWS?
Yeah, kind of.
No, I'm not going to use graphical user interface here. I'm not going to show you that because that is going to show you in AWS story, not in Terraform one. One or the two things I'm
No.
just going to create just for that example.
No. My question is like we use .tf file to write Terraform code. So it is like predefined code.
Yes.
Predefined infrastructure. So if your user wants to alter without modifying the TF file, means like taking user inputs from some GUI or something like that.
Like they have an existing EC2 machine you're talking about, and they want to import in Terraform.
Not like that. Like while provisioning, user provides input. I need 5 servers, 5 EC2 machines with say, 10 virtual CPUs each, like that.
So those things you need to mention in your code, in Terraform code.
Okay.
So those things is going to mention like I want to create an EC2 machine with T2.micro type of instance. Okay. What I'm going to mention T2.micro there. Count I can mention it based on the requirement to requirement. We have an options with the based on that we can create multiple resources in one single go.
Okay.
We have an something called count. We have it in Terraform. We'll use that one.
Okay.
So with the help of that, you want to create like I have a IAM user I want to create. Now you worked in AWS. Can we create 10 users by using AWS console in one single go? Yes, this
I've not. We have AD as a front end, so we never created users
there is
there.
no option we can create.
Yeah.
In IAM, we don't have any option. But with Terraform, we can create.
Okay.
Okay. So how to
Okay.
create
Okay.
multiple resources, we will see that in our
Sure.
upcoming.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Yes, Ramakrishna.
Yeah, hi Ankit, Rama here. I'm working on this AWS operations point of view. So if I learn this Terraform, I could able to manage all AWS resources, right? With means EKS service and ECS like that, or only some few services can it will
No,
be covered.
that you need to, like, I'm not going to show you all AWS services in the training.
Okay, means
I'm only going to show few of the one. Means
it's
after
related
that,
to
definitely you need to read
okay.
for the specific service, you need to read the documentation.
Okay, using that, yeah,
Okay.
with this reference, I can able to manage, right? Other DevOps services, what are I'm going to use.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. My second question is related to other cloud like Azure. I wanted to learn. Have a basic knowledge on that. Can I choose this course after that, or better to now I complete this and that one? What
It
is your
depends on
suggestion?
your interest.
My interest is first I'm going to complete this, then based
So
on
you
this
can go
reference.
with this one. Your
Okay.
interest.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, that purely depend on your interest.
Yes,
So
yes.
that
Because
whichever you feel
multi-cloud.
comfortable, you can go. If you have a time, you can go with multiple also. The main important thing is practice.
Right, practice. Yeah. So, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's answered question. Yeah, you're given mail ID, right? I can send them my questions after joining. You will be
Sure.
answering the questions, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Rashid, you can unmute.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, so now I'm working in AWS services. They create the infrastructures like a multiple of resources, means a single. With the help of Terraform, I know I have an idea about that. So multiple of resources we can create. But if I attend the interviews at that time, actually need to write the coding like. So at that time, what we will do? We need any help from your side?
No one is going to tell you the right according because no one can remember those big codes. In the end, whenever we need to write, we'll copy from the website, from Terraform documentation and modify as per our requirement. So yes, if they provide you that particular Terraform website details, you can copy the code, then you can take a help of that, you can do that. That can be possible. But if they're telling you just write a complete code of Terraform, it's impossible for any person. Even a person I worked from last 10 years also for Terraform, it's not possible to remember each and every single thing.
Because
Very
actually,
difficult.
already I have attended the interview at that time, actually passed 2 years ago. So they told me. So I told actually I know about the Terraform and HashiCorp. We get the coding and we do the modify and execute that. So at that time actually they told actually need to write the code only, like a string variables, something.
Now, basics they can ask it. They are not going to write you complete code. It's not
Yeah.
possible for any person, even the person who's taking interview. If you tell him, he also can't write the complete code for that particular resource. No one can write it. No one can remember it.
Yeah.
Basics, little bit of things might be they ask like, what are that resource type we can use it? Like basic things they can ask it. Okay. And those things definitely are getting in the interview question or whatever we are learning. Based on that practice, you can remember those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to
Because at
write
the
only like EC2, how to the create EC2 help of the Terraform and some S3 buckets
because
and
if you see here,
things
these are the things
that,
I'm going to provide it to you guys. On daily basis, you will get live training, recordings and training PPTs, which I'm going to use. At the end of the training, you will get these things from my side. Self-learning Linux commands, AWS Terraform document. This is a document created by me. This is not any other document. I have created this document.
Okay.
Means whatever we are learning in this training, for that one, there's a document also is there with the screenshots. Okay. Interview questions, Terraform dump. If you are interested to do Terraform certification, with the help of this dump, you can clear the certification also. Self-learning YAML document. If you're interested to learn YAML, I'll give you a self-learning document. And in the end of the training, you will get a AWS Terraform quiz also.
YAML also
It's not required in Terraform. It's not required in Terraform.
Run YAML because that is, I think, Kubernetes something actually right now.
Yes, in Kubernetes and Docker, it is used there. In Terraform, there is no use of YAML. But
Yes,
I have I have my document, so I'm sharing with you guys at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yes, YAML is used in Kubernetes or in Docker. It is used very much there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so those people has raised their hand, guys. Just wait for a few more minutes. Don't need to lower down your hand. I'll come to you as soon as possible. Let's just discuss little bit about Terraform. Now, by using which company has started this Terraform tool? Anyone knows the company name? What is that company name? You can please confirm in the chat box. Which company has started a tool called Terraform? Correct. The company name is called as HashiCorp. And in which year they have started? In 2014. By using the Terraform, we can create our resources in multiple platforms, in multiple cloud platforms you can work. And Terraform is called as infrastructure as code tool. And here in my PPT, I have mentioned few of the provider details like AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle, Alibaba, VMware. I've just mentioned few of the provider details. But if you want to see full list, I'm going to click on one link here. Now, here we can see the provider details. Here we have. Let me just go to their homepage. Here I'm getting it's 3,805 providers there. This much of providers they have. Browse providers. Here I'm getting. And there are 3 tier of providers. Official, partner, community. These are the official ones we have. Now, what are these official ones? And even if you see here, AWS is official one. Azure is official one. Google Cloud is official one. We are getting here. Now, what is this official one? Official one means these providers is completely managed by the HashiCorp organization. AWS is not managing the Terraform codes. Azure is not managing. Google is not managing these codes. This is completely managed by the HashiCorp organization. And here we have some partners like Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, and some more we have here. These are partners. They have done tie-up with HashiCorp organization. So it is somehow managed by the own itself. This Alibaba Cloud is managing their Terraform code itself with the help of HashiCorp organization. So combination of both the teams are managing this Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, or whatever their partners they have. So both of them managing these codes. Official one is completely managing by the HashiCorp. Partner one is managing by the both. And here we have some communities. This is completely managed by themselves. They are the one who is managing their own organization codes. There is no interference in these communities about the HashiCorp. They are managing by themselves. So might be you are not aware of that. If you might be go with any of the community or might be trying to while practice you're trying it, might be a system get hacked also. So don't try to go with the community one. Just don't try to practice also. might be what you are going to install in your system. It can be possible a system get hacked also. So don't ever try to practice the community one. If you want to go, just go with the official one or community one. So they have lot of we have. These are the very used in the market. Or even if you want to search, you can search here. You will get the details. So there are 3,805 pages we have here. So here we are getting some more. Now, benefits, speed and simplicity. With the help of Terraform, you can create your infrastructure in a faster way. It's a very simple to write those scripts, very simple scripts, and we can create here. Team collaboration. You can upload your codes in GitHub, or if you are using AWS, you can upload your codes in Code Commit also. Might be any one of you know about Code Commit. Code Commit is same like a github.com. Exact same like a github.com. So if you want, you can upload your code here and multiple teams can work on those codes. Error reduction. There are very less chances in Terraform we are getting some errors. Yeah, you are writing a wrong code, you are giving a wrong details, then you are getting. Otherwise, very less chances we are getting errors in Terraforms. Disaster recovery. Let's say example, anything happen with your infrastructure. Okay, I don't have open my AWS account. Anything that happened with your infrastructure, but you have that particular code with you. The Terraform code, whichever you have written in .tf file, if you have that particular code with you, you can rerun the code. Like I was talking with few minutes before, one of the student, he said that happened with something else with our organization. They have done something from console. We were not able to recover. So what they can do it is, they can just rerun that particular code. If they rerun that code, system will create the infrastructure again. Yeah, might be take half an hour or 50 minutes, whatever it is. But if you have the code, you can rerun the code and you can create your infrastructure again in any of your platform. There are very less human interaction we have here. So we can consider as a security also. Because of this security purposes, nowadays clients are moving to Terraform. You all know that CLI can be used, CloudFormation can be used, graphical user. Even the details are provided. These are the options we have from AWS. Still, clients are not preferring these options. Still, clients are preferring the Terraform option, because with the help of Terraform, we can create multiple resources also in one single go. We can do multiple resources. In one single go, I can create virtual network over VPC. I can create EC2. In one single file, I can return all those codes. I can do anything here in here with the help of Terraform. Now, there are few main commands, might be you have listened about that also. The very important commands we have. The first one is Terraform init. With the help of Terraform init, what we are going to do is we are going to download their plugins. Whatever the plugins are required to work on AWS, we need to download. If you want to work on Azure, if you want to work on GitHub, you want to work on Google Cloud, with the help of this particular command, you are going to download their plugins. But yes, to download their plugins, every platform is having their own script. You need to have that particular script in your folder. How we get that particular script, we will see that is inbuilt script. We have it for AWS or for other platform from Terraform. You just need to have that particular script in your local machine. From where we will see in the tomorrow's session and how we can install those plugins. And we have a Terraform plan. Whenever we are going to create something, like I want to create an EC2 machine, the first thing what we are going to give after giving off our Terraform code, we need to create a plan. Under a plan, we get all the information. What are the details we are providing, which EMI ID I'm providing, which type of instance I'm providing, which security group I'm providing. All the details we will get under our plan. And then we can apply that plan. To apply that plan, we need to use Terraform apply command. So with the help of Terraform apply command, system is going to execute your plan. The plan which system is going to create with the help of Terraform plan. There are some things also I'm going to teach you, because each and everything I'm not going to tell you in this session. You will get confused. Slowly, I'm going to show you some loopholes also, which you can skip it also. You know, when you're doing practice, or sometime in real time also we can do it. Usually in real time, we are not skipping those things. The loopholes which we have it, we were not going in that one. But yes, while practice, we skip some of the things so we can practice easily. We can do that. We'll see some things in our upcoming sessions. I'm not going to go in more detail about those loopholes in this session right now. Then we have a Terraform destroy. Destroy means delete. That is infrastructure which we have created. I don't want that infrastructure now. So what we can do is we can delete each and everything whichever we have created. So how we can delete it? By using Terraform destroy. If you run Terraform destroy code, all the things whichever you have created, system is going to delete. But yes, we have option. If I just want to delete specific resource, how we can delete that? It doesn't mean that in one single file you have created 100 resources and you run Terraform destroy, it will delete all resources. No. We have an option. We can just delete from those 100. I want to delete only one single resource. It is possible we can delete one single resource. How to do it? We will learn in our upcoming session, because these four are very important commands we have. But yes, there are few more commands we have it, which we will learn in our upcoming session also. But these four are very, very, very important commands. And Terraform init command we are not using regularly. It's just a one time we need to use it. Whenever we install their plugin, download their plugins, only one time. After that, there is no use of Terraform init. Yes, you are changing a folder. Now, earlier you are working in different folder, now you are working in different folder. So once you are changing the folder, you need to again download their plugins. So that time Terraform init is used. So regularly Terraform init command is not used, but it is important command. So we will see in tomorrow's session, when I'm going to run this command, how system is going to download their plugins in our system. And duration of this particular course is 15 days. Each session is going to near about 1 hour. Session timing as per our schedule time which we have. And if I talk about as per India, it is 9:30 a.m. IST. Those are from US. In US, we have a different time zone. So I have mentioned as per my time zone. So I'm in CST time zone. So it is as per CST time zone, it will be 10 p.m. CST. And right now in my system, time is 10:59 p.m. So if you are from any other state in US, so please, you can check your mobile or system, that time you can check it. But as per India, this will be the time, or as per CST time zone, this will be the time we have. And course fees, I have already told you the course fees is in Indian rupees, it is 2360. In US dollars, it is 28 US dollars. Course content link I have already shared in the chat box. Let me share again. in the chat box. Done. And I'm going to share again our 253 batch WhatsApp group. And even I'm sharing our Logical Labs social media details. You can please follow us on our social media. I'm sharing my official email ID. You can please make a note down of that one also. When you're doing practice, you can email me also, guys. But make sure whenever you're going to email me, the one thing you need to mention is the batch number. The batch number is 253, one thing. Second thing is, make sure whenever you're going to email me with the complete details. And this is Terraform training. In this one, little bit of codes you need to use it. So I'm requesting you, whenever you're going to email me, put your code in the notepad and send as attachment as a code also. Yeah, send me the screenshot also, the error, whichever you are getting it when you're doing practice. And as an attachment, send that code also in, just put a code in the notepad and send that file. Don't send as a TF file to me. Send as a text file to me so I can check on my mobile easily. Because it is not possible for me to sit on a laptop and open that file every time. So send as a text file to me. That's one more thing to you guys. Code. So I can easily open that particular file from my mobile and I can read that code and I try to resolve your issue as soon as possible. So please be very careful whenever you're going to email me. Error, the batch number, error screenshot, and the code in the text format as attachment. And that's what I've already told you. If you are going to join this particular course, what you will get from my side. On daily basis, live training will be there Monday to Friday. As per India timing, guys. Yeah, tell you one thing. Monday to Friday is as per India timing. Monday to Friday. So if I talk about as per US, it will be Sunday to Thursday as per US. As per India, Monday to Friday. Let me mention here. Friday as per India or as per US, it will be Sunday to Thursday. Thursday. This will be Thursday. So make sure you guys will remember those are from US. Okay. Live training PDFs, and you will get for lifetime access. Lifetime access, you can download the PDFs, guys. In your laptop, you can download the PDFs. You can't download the recordings. And even we have a mobile app for Android. You can, if you want, you can access these recordings from mobile also. Self-learning Linux commands, you will get AWS Terraform document, which I have created. Terraform interview question, Terraform dump you will get. So if you are interested to go with AWS, sorry, not AWS. This is Terraform specific Terraform certification. If you are interested, you can go with that also. And self-learning YAML document and training quiz also. And some person is sending me a question, can we get recordings of the class? Guys, if you see my screen here, it is clearly mentioned you will get. So if you're going to join this course, these are the things you will get. Recordings and training PDFs. Because to give you the training, I'm using some PDF like which I'm using right now. So you will get it. And definitely the dump will be the latest one I'm going to provide. I'm not going to provide you the oldest dump because this is the latest certification. Because few months before they have changed the certification code. Earlier certification code was 002. Now it is 003. So it is the latest one. Like for AWS recently, few minutes, near about 1 hour, 1 year, sorry. SAAC02 was there. Earlier it was SAAC03. So this is the latest one for AWS we have. And same way, this is for Terraform 1003 is there. So this is about from my side. Any question anyone have, you can please quickly raise your hand, or those have earlier raised hand. Let's talk with them. Then we can end the session. Yes, Balex, you can unmute.
Yes, Prof. Yeah, I'm Blaze. I'm currently in the US. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, you did mention about the payment, but I didn't see like how we're gonna pay the money. So I need to.
No, I didn't share any link for the payment.
Yeah,
I just want to know, are you in the WhatsApp community
yes,
of our 253 batch?
yes, I'm there.
Oh, so we will share that payment link also there, or even if you can go to our logiclabstech.com website, you can search a batch number 253. Here you will get, and here you will get the first payment. But be sure, be careful, you are going to pay for this batch 253 AWS Terraform, because when I search 253, I get my AWS batch also here, the other AWS batch. Okay, so you can come here and then you can pay here. But before that, you need to log into our website. Okay, if you already have an account, you can log in with your existing account. If you don't have, you need to create your account, or you can directly log in by using Gmail also, or you can go to sign up, name, email address, or phone, the password you can.
Okay, so I just go to logicslabtech.com. Okay.
Yes. So even let me share this particular link in the chat box. You can directly click on the link also.
Thank you.
Okay.
And yes, that's good. And then you said you provide SE with what we're gonna get at the end of the class. Are we just having the questions, or do we have like possible answers to the question?
Interview?
Yes. Do we have like
answers? Definitely with answers I'm providing you.
Okay, okay.
No, no, not just questions. No, no, don't think about that.
Okay,
With
yeah.
interview answers, you'll get it. I know that's few people are doing it. They're just only providing the question. I have heard about few months before. Don't worry, I'm providing you with answers.
Can we have this before the end of
No, at the end of the day, on the last day, means last day always I'm providing these things.
Okay.
And this is my, I can say it's my policy. I'm following it for my all batches. I'm following it.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Rama. Yes, Rama, you can unmute and ask your question. Rama, I'm not able to hear you. You're on mute. You need to unmute yourself to ask a question. Yes, Niaz, you can unmute.
Yes, Ankit. My question is the Terraform which we are using in AWS, which we are going to do. So the code which is there in the AWS, can we use for the other platform, the cloud as Azure and others, GCP?
Now, I want to ask one thing.
Yeah.
Do you know Azure or any other cloud?
Yes.
Which cloud do you know?
I know
other than
GCP
AWS.
and Azure.
In Azure, do we have any service called EC2?
No.
So how you can use the same code?
No. I'm saying that if little bit is like we can change the inputs and all.
Not little bit. Lot of changes will be there.
Yeah.
Like earlier I said that in AWS it's AMI. In Azure it is called as image.
Right.
Lot of changes will be there. In now, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
In AWS, is it mandatory to create anything before EC2 machine? Before creation of EC2 machine, is it mandatory anything?
In Azure?
In AWS I'm talking about. Before creation of EC2 machine, is there anything mandatory to create? No. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But in Azure, before creation of EC2 machine, is there any mandatory thing we need to create?
Yes.
What is the name of the thing?
Like subscriptions, resource group.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, right.
So definitely code will be the different. There's not little bit of change, lot of changes will be there.
Yeah.
So with AWS codings, you can't work on any other platform. No, it's not possible. Yes, you will get an overview, but you need to read their particular code and you need to go.
like all the things have the documentation providers, so we can follow
Yes,
this, right? Yeah,
correct.
that's what I wanted to ask. Like, if we follow and
Okay.
we can go ahead with the documentation, we can make use of Terraform, and we can deploy or create any resources or any infrastructure over the required environment, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I wanted to know. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
Palani
welcome.
Selvam, you can unmute it. Yes, Palani, you can unmute. Palani, you can unmute yourself. Sumant Reddy, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Very good evening.
Good evening, Sumant.
I just want to know, are you going to show how to work on Terraform GUI also?
No, no. That is Terraform Cloud you're talking about, I think
Yes,
so.
yes,
No,
yes,
Terraform
yes,
Cloud is not
yes.
part of it.
Oh, okay, okay. Good, thanks.
Okay, that is why I just mentioned is specific AWS Terraform here. So just we'll only work with AWS. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yes, Rama, you can unmute. Ramakrishna, you can unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, Ankit, I have a question about another training which you are recording for the AWS DevOps or solution architect. I want to purchase that. So is there a difference between this one and that recording one?
We are talking about which batch number? Can you please let me know?
I'm not from unit batch, so I wanted to purchase. I'm trying to purchase the course from recording
235
from.
batch number?
Yeah,
Just
that
check.
batch number is 1 second, 120, 120, I think. AWS
120.
DevOps.
That is AWS DevOps.
Right.
In this
Yeah.
one, Terraform is just only 1 or 2 days covering
Okay.
it. Not much.
Okay.
This is specific Terraform one we have it.
Okay. And means just I wanted to buy another course also. I'm trying to buy. So what under getting them
And
the
in that 120 batch you're talking about, you're not going to learn AWS services much.
okay.
In that one, there is nothing about Kubernetes. You will learn about AWS Kubernetes. You will not learn about AWS Docker, because that trainer is Sunil. I know his course content, what he was teaching. So in that one, I'm informing you, you're not going to learn it.
Okay. Then which one is better? Solution architect is good for learning more AWS services.
You're
So
not to want to learn AWS services, then you can go with 235 batch number.
235. Okay.
Yes. In this one, we have about. This is
Okay.
AWS specific. That's a DevOps one. In that one, you're learning about DevOps. You're not learning about AWS more services.
Okay. Got it. Now we understand.
Okay.
So
235
okay.
batch number you can go. There you are going to learn about the AWS services like EC2, S3,
Okay.
EFS. Those services you are going to learn here. Like if you see here,
Okay, got it. Yeah,
see this.
content below is there.
Here
Okay.
is it. This is actually my batch. So here
Okay.
is it. You are going to learn about. What are the options we have it for?
After purchasing this, if I have any doubt, I can mail, right?
Email
With the
me
batch
anytime.
number, right?
Yeah. Email me anytime. The only thing is just like you are going to buy 235 batch number. Just mention that particular batch.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Ankit. Yeah.
Yes, Ramasabu, you can unmute.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit. Good evening. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, yes. Actually, I want to know one more thing. You told the Terraform can be used to manage the VMware. So is it on-prem or is this VMware or cloud on AWS?
VMware Cloud.
Okay, VMware cloud on AWS or Azure CCP like.
Yes, not on-premises one. Because
Okay.
on-premises will be different, complete different things.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone have any more question? You can please raise your hand. Okay, one more question. Dilip. Dilip, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Dilip.
Yes, sir. This is Dilip.
Yes, Dilip.
How many days training?
15 days.
15 days will be like on the Monday to Friday is working.
Yes, that's what we have discussed earlier. It's 15 days of it's mentioned in the course content. Even in our WhatsApp community also it is mentioned as 15 days.
Okay. Saturday, Sunday is
No session on
not.
Saturday, Sunday as per India timing. No session on Saturday, Sunday as per India timing. As per US, it will be Sunday to Thursday.
How to buy your course?
For this one,
Course.
I'm sharing payment details in the chat box. With the help of that particular link, you can buy also. Okay. Or I just want to know, are you in the WhatsApp community of 253 batch?
253 3 batch.
Yes, WhatsApp community. Did you join WhatsApp community?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
already. I requested your WhatsApp group.
Not group, community. We are not adding any of the student in group. We are only adding in community. So the link I have again shared in the community. You can join the community if you're not there. Okay. Or you can even contact our team members.
Okay.
You can drop a WhatsApp
Okay.
message to them also. They will add you in the community. Okay. We are not adding any of the student in group. We are only adding in the community. So you can join the community. Okay. So we will share all today recording. We will just share there, or whatever the other things are required, we will inform you there also. Okay. Because after this today is the one session, tomorrow is another session. After that, tomorrow's session, we are going to change the link. We will inform in the group how you can check your new link. Okay, Dilip?
Okay.
So please
Okay.
be join that particular community because you will get upcoming session details there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Israr, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit Israr here from Australia. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? From Australia? It
Yeah,
will be, I think, more. No, sorry, not us. Okay, the time will be. Sorry,
yeah.
Australia. Yeah.
It's afternoon here.
Afternoon, sir. Sorry, I was thinking it's
Yeah.
morning 2 o'clock.
No. It's afternoon over here, and
No, that is in
I,
England. England right now. In
yeah,
England,
yeah,
it
yeah,
will be 2 or 3 a.m. right now.
yeah. It's like 3:15 over here.
It's afternoon. Yes.
Yeah, it's afternoon. Yeah.
Yes.
So I am actually a student of Surreal, and I attended his AWS and DevOps training. So in my current environment, now we follow AWS DevOps, and we have Bitbucket, Jenkins, as well as Terraform, which is used for the existing infrastructure. And we wanted to build the whole infrastructure in a DR or have a business continuity plan. So the purpose of me joining this batch is to understand how can we leverage Terraform in building up like the business continuity plan or a DR site for whatever we have existing in AWS.
So you already have the Terraform codes. You just need to understand those, how they have written those things.
Yeah. So
right?
the purpose of understanding is to probably come up with a DR or a BCP plan for all the AWS resources.
Definitely, with the help of this particular training, you can understand those codes, whatever the existing codes you have. And even if you want to modify, you can easily modify those codes also.
Yeah, but with regards to setting up a disaster recovery for everything, is it possible to automate using Terraform, or we have to probably look at
You need
some
to
other
go with
solution?
you're talking about backups now. So AWS have their backups also. Why do you need to go with other things?
So for every resource, we want to make sure like it's in either in a high available environment, we have backups or we have monitoring in some shape or form. So
you can monitor by using CloudWatch. It's a very good service. CloudWatch is a very good service. You can monitor with the help of that. And even you can rely on AWS backups. And recently, few months before, they have added an option that in backup, you can take backup in other regions also. And even today, I have seen one more few days before they have added time zone option also. Before that, we have only one single time zone, UTC time zone. But if you
okay.
check backup now, you can set your time zone as per your client location. Time. So
and can we
that option.
provision it using Terraform? Can we
Yes.
provision backups using Terraform?
You can work on any of the AWS service with the help of Terraform.
Okay, no problem. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Anyone have any more question? Okay, someone has more questions. Someone has raised hand. Yes, Sham, you can unmute.
Actually, one question.
Yes,
If
Sham.
we have, provision one, the infrastructure in AWS manually, so now, in our requirement, our project, we have the requirement. Can we, get those Terraform code for the existing environment? Can we
There
fetch
is an option called
something like that?
import. For existing resources, if you want to import in Azure, we have a command called Terraform import. We will see in upcoming session. I'm going to show you one example with it.
Okay, yeah. Like that Terraform minute plan, something like that. We have
That
the
same way
Terraform
we have a Terraform import command also.
import.
We will
Okay.
practically see in upcoming session.
Sure. Okay, yeah. Thanks.
Okay, look like no one has raised hand now and no one has any question. Guys, I'm asking one more time. Any question anyone have, please let me know because it's already 11:21 for me. I need to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So anyone have any question, please quickly raise your hand. Okay, so someone has more question. Yes, Ramakrishna.
Just want to know that for the payment for this batch also I need to buy there only, right? Or should I get directly link for
Sorry,
payment?
can you please repeat again?
Yeah, just for payment, should I use the link on the same recording section there, 256, that only? Or are you going to give
check.
any?
I have recently shared that payment link in the chat box.
Okay.
You can check that one also, or you can go to our website. You can search 253 batch.
Okay.
You will get there. You can make the payment, or even the same link we are going to share in few minutes. I inform my team. They will share in the WhatsApp community also.
Okay.
Whichever you feel comfortable, you can go
Sure.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay, but make
Thanks
sure you're
so
going
much.
to pay for a correct batch. By mistake, if you pay for incorrect batch, no one can help you in that particular case. Okay, so please be very careful when you're paying for 253 batch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining today's session. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you.